What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm doing some readings for all the elements, and I just feel like y'all air signs are fighting with somebody, fighting with yourself. Y'all don't want to do shit the conventional way. Y'all feel like you're stuck to someone. There's definitely someone's dealing with a broken marriage. Someone feels like they put a lot into this, they don't want to give it up. Somebody is like a lot of anxiety. There's just a lot of shit going on with y'all, mixed feelings. Some of y'all need to think about forgiveness. Some of y'all are worried about money. Some of y'all really are dealing with true love, but I think that you just want to work. Somebody wants to work something out. The bottom of this deck is the Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. It's like this is, stable, but somebody just is bored. Somebody is like thinking about stuff, but they're like, they don't really know what to feel. I feel like y'all are like working this out, but y'all are irritated with somebody. Maybe it's a job situation. You just feel like everybody's on your back. Like, it's one-sided. You know what I mean? Like somebody's just wrapped around you, like watching you, and you're like trying to walk away, but you're keeping it to yourself. I think that you want to have a conversation, but it's just like y'all are really comfortable, or maybe there was a situation with somebody like this. Somebody wants a new start with somebody, maybe. But it's just like you need to have this conversation and like make this decision about, trying to start this over or trying to go in a new direction. And I think that there's clarity, but there's also truth that needs to be spoken, because when it comes to emotions, somebody's pulling back. Somebody did pull back because there's too much fighting. There's just like someone want to take a break from this because they're the ones that got hurt. Some of y'all are you have a twin, but I don't really feel the twin energy. You know what I mean? I don't know where your twin is. I feel like they're trying to like get away from this energy, and it's like somebody really needs to say how they feel. Someone still hasn't really. It's like, I don't really feel like you're being manipulative. You're just not really ready to open up fully about this. It's like, it's a decision. What is partnership? Does somebody want this? Is this somewhere else? I just feel like y'all put a lot of work in, but y'all are still fighting about the same dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to make a decision about this. Are y'all going to take this break? Or are y'all going to sit in this energy and not knowing what you want and being confused? Because it's like, some of y'all know what you want, but it's not the situation you're in. Some of y'all are trying to have confidence, in this twin connection. It's like, about this, but what are you doing? Like, you're struggling with this, even though you know damn well that some of y'all have this twin, but it's like, where is your twin? You know what I mean? Like, you're worried about money, and I think that it's coming in for some of y'all, but it does come with a decision. You have a soulmate energy here, but they had to move away from you. They had and they didn't even want to move away. You know what I mean? Because you guys stayed in a situation, or didn't tell them how you felt, or you never really made that move. So now there's just like these new opportunities, you know what I mean, to be happy, but someone's still carrying the weight of this shit that's over with. Whether it's your baby mama, whether it's your mother, whether it's someone who's been loyal to you, I just feel like you have a different idea about what you want to do. But it's like someone isn't really taking control. Somebody's got to take control and figure out what y'all want to do. If it's financial reasons, then say that shit. Like, someone needs to speak up and say, look, I want to go over here, because there's somebody that I really love. There's somebody that I think that I could work this out with. You know what I mean? Like, that maybe I'll just figure it out. You had this connection with somebody you've been watching, maybe somebody you want to talk to. So you're going back and forth in your head, and you still have somebody waiting, or you're waiting on somebody. Meanwhile, you still fighting with somebody. Y'all are still like fight or flight with somebody. Y'all getting your ass kicked by somebody in your life. There's a new beginning here, but it's just really slow moving. You know what I mean? I feel like there's somebody in your life that's like moving away from you because you never told them how you felt. Somebody wants to be single. Somebody just doesn't want to be like left out. Like, y'all are in two different minds about trying to balance this out and have the potential for a new beginning. But it's like, y'all had this potential with somebody, but you left them for a relationship that you really you know, tried to teach this person that you were with or tried to learn, but it ends up the same way. And you know the truth about this, but it's like someone's really stuck in their ways and like pushing everybody away. But it's like there's still love being offered somewhere. It's like y'all really have a relationship idea or somewhere you want to go, but you need to cut some shit out and make this decision because y'all been holding back for long enough. And it's like you need to cut out some people and figure out what you want to do. You know, don't be scared to end something where you know that it's really not working out. You know, something's got to go. Some of y'all want to move in a different direction, but there's like arguing, there's things falling apart, like people talking too much, people not talking enough, you know, figuring out, maybe some of y'all want to be single and do your own thing because that's just where you're at right now. You want to figure out what makes you happy on your own, you know, like maybe some of y'all have been in commitments back to back your whole life and you're like, damn man, can I get a break? Can I breathe? Some of y'all don't want to work on this anymore, but it's like you're still standing on the fence because you don't want to fight about it. But you know what you want to do, but you're not really telling anybody. I mean, Aries, y'all are fighting with somebody about ending this or keeping it going, even though you know what you want to do. And some of y'all want to leave because you love somebody else. But you're not letting this go. And you're not really learning what you need to learn. So you're waiting, taking a break. This decision's got to be made eventually. I mean, it's going to end in heartbreak. And I feel like that's why y'all are waiting. Maybe you're like hearing things. Maybe it's different songs. Or maybe like when you're driving. Some of y'all pay attention to the music that comes on. Aries, you have the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Wands. You have somebody in your life who loves you, like you know that. But somebody's going through some shit right now, and maybe they need your help. You know what I mean? But I just feel like you've been trying to face your own storms. I feel like y'all are both battling shit right now. You're both really you don't know what to do. But like somebody turned their back completely and is like worried about themselves or with whatever situation that they're in. And like there's some major shit going on right here. And I feel like you notice, you know the connection, but you also know that you need to kind of tell the truth and make a decision about this. You need to kind of speak up a little bit, you know, go and help somebody that maybe helped you, or just recognize that this shit's still here and like you guys are both still conflicted about it. You're not even like paying attention to each other. You're like, you moved on or they moved on, but the past is still relevant here, you know, like you kind of gave up the confidence with this and you moved away from somebody and you don't really want to do that. Like somebody didn't walk away, but somebody's not really like doing anything about it. Your confidence is off. Like you don't want to accept this love from somebody, even though they love and support you the way you should be. They balance you out. They've healed you. But they feel like you let go. And someone was always solid for you. Someone needs to get what they gave you now. And it's like, this is kind of going to bring harmony into your life. If you don't feel like you're being supported, how do you think they feel? You need to kind of take some action on whatever it is that you want to do and accept the fact that whatever clarity you're having is also going to bring about the fact that you need to let some shit go to bring something new in. You can stay in this depression, you can stay in your head, but at the same time, it's not going anywhere until you make a choice. You know, I just feel like whatever you've been telling yourself or listening to is like not really the truth. There isn't really communication, but yet there's still attachment. You took a break, but this person's about to walk completely. You know, and the truth is, it's like they don't want to let you go. But they don't feel like you're even there for them. They don't feel like you even care at all. But when it comes to love and support, like you're attached to the wrong shit. And it's more to do with stability than it is anything else. There is no harmony. I feel like some of y'all are attached to the wrong things because you're afraid of something good coming into your life. You know, you don't want to admit it to yourself or someone else. I don't think that maybe you were kind of selfish or that you didn't really take accountability for the choices that you made, and maybe because you lost your way because this person was your partner and you didn't have enough confidence to tell them that. Instead, you all argued about stuff, and somebody needs to make this right and not be only about themselves. Otherwise, this is over. And that's just basically what it comes down to at this point. Leo, you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. I feel like you want to go somewhere in a new direction that is like somewhere that makes you happy. But along with that is taking a break from whatever situation that you're in. You're tired. There's things that are going on that you're just like, you don't know what to do anymore. Like this person kind of gave this illusion that this would be such a good thing, but it's like you want a break. You feel like this is like tormenting you, what you're going through in this situation, because it's like you need to kind of get rid of something, and maybe it has to do with money, maybe it has to do with somewhere where you were truly happy, but you also need to move away from something. Maybe just to regain this balance, it's moving away and, you know, evening the scales out a little bit and letting things fall the way that they were supposed to, because I feel like some of y'all are being really stubborn and you don't want this person to be attached to you, or you don't want to be attached to people just for stability either. You want to have this peace of mind, you want this love, but you also need to let go of you know, maybe thinking that this isn't going to happen for you, or let go of the fact that whatever situation you're in maybe is going to require some forgiveness, and it has to be an equal situation. There's something that you got to release. There's something that you need to be patient about. There's something that you want to do on your own, and you need to be understanding, or someone else needs to be understanding of that for you. I feel like you guys are more in a friendship than you are in a relationship, and it does have a lot to do with money, but it also has a lot to do with family conflicts and loneliness and financial failure at this point, because you needed to learn something, but at the same time, you're not really taking any action on what the universe showed you. And it's bringing about a lot of insecurities, and you're doubting yourself instead of having confidence and, you know, rising above the challenges and recognizing that I can do this. I can be my own boss. I can do this shit on my own. You know, I can move wherever I need to do because I'm going to be successful, but this involves taking a break. Sagittarius, you have the Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. Some of y'all kind of hold the key to your success in your own hands. You're down to earth. You're good with your money. Whatever confusion that you're having, pay attention to your dreams. It might have something to do with traveling. You guys might need to ask somebody for help. You have a lot of things going on, and you might be in this ending, but you're trying to like keep it solid, but like you're resisting this, and it's like you're waiting for whatever reason, but I just feel like you're also avoiding the conflict, even though it's like someone's definitely retreating, someone's definitely giving up, and things might be a little bit out of control without the arguing and the breakups and everything like that, but it's just like, what do you want to do? You know, I feel like there is an ending here that needs to be accepted. There does need to be an apology. There does need to be some healing from things that have been internalized, but at the same time, you are solid. You're solid. And you might have been disappointed in the past. You might have had some regrets or whatever. But at the same time, you need to leave that shit alone, because it's causing your own unhappiness when you can have the victory in this. You can be your boss, but you need to walk away from whatever it is that's holding you back. Taking a break from whatever is causing all of these conflicts, this stress, this exhaustion, you know, recovering a little bit to have a new start, but it comes with forgiveness. It comes from realizing, yeah, you might have had some fucked up people around you, but you can't play the victim anymore. You have to take your spot. Say, you know what, I'm going to take accountability for my part in this. I wasted some time. I wasn't really supported. There was a lot of arguing. I got disappointed. I got let down, and if this person comes back into your life, you need to realize the reason why. They're coming from a broken marriage. They're still a person that's not in the right state of mind. They're still manipulative. They're still going to be deceptive. They're still jealous. They're still self-centered. They're still self-absorbed. And they're completely dependent on another person. And they're really controlling. And this is toxic. And you need to recognize this is the ending, accept it, and let it go. Because this is like, you need to recover on your own. You need to improve on your own for right now. Even if there is still some kind of attachment here. Don't give up on yourself. Don't hold on to anything from the past. You know, you might feel like you lost your way right now, but at the end of the day, you're keeping yourself stuck in those thoughts, even though there's new things coming in. Be patient. You're going to have some news coming in, but it also involves maybe, you know, not fighting with someone and not holding back how you feel, not staying in a situation or waiting for something that you know is going to fall apart. There is a tower moment here, but the Queen of Wands is solid. She knows what she wants. She goes and gets it. Whether it's going back to school, whether it is taking another person on your team to help you out, maybe just as a friend. It's about taking back control of your own life, loving yourself, having the confidence, taking the wheel of your own life and not giving up for the things that you truly want. There's victory for you in moving forward, but you need to figure out what it is that's holding you back. Making this decision, telling the truth, and letting some old shit go that has to do with toxicity. Changing the things that you're thinking about in the way that you think about other people, and realize that this marriage and total love and support is still a possibility for you, but don't resist the change that comes on with moving on from people from the past. You don't need to make things right with people that are manipulative and deceptive and all about themselves. It's only causing you confusion and fear.